Hello everyone, this is Chandani with WeDharma. Today's been a very interesting sort of day, and I just found out that the infamous Christopher Hitchens, who is the author of a very controversial book called God Is Not Great, and who is also a huge atheist and loves to go on TV and all sorts of media platforms to announce his very concrete disbelief of belief. And he's also an amazing writer, actually, despite his very fundamental viewpoints of how he understands life to be a certain way. Has unfortunately been diagnosed with and is actually undergoing treatment for cancer of the esophagus. And I just saw a brief interview with him, and they were kind of discussing if this situation has perhaps penetrated his viewpoint of perhaps maybe redeeming himself or feeling maybe some different feeling about, you know, believing in God or having a spiritual faith. And he was very fundamentally sort of still in his firm belief that there is no God, there is no faith, there is no afterlife. But the interesting thing about listening to this just now was that today, as I was driving down the street, coming home from running a few errands, I had this like weird epiphany that we're all in the same boat, whether we're believers or non-believers. Whether we go to church or practice yoga or smoke cigarettes or are prostitutes or are saints, it doesn't matter whether we're wealthy, have no money, whether we're from the east or the west, whether we're young, whether we're old, we're all in the same boat. We really are. We have to breathe, we have to eat, and we have to figure it out every single day with what the world and what we bring to our lives. So it's quite, as my dear friend Craig always says, it's a big cosmic joke. It is, because the great grand mystery of life is bestowed upon everyone who is graced with birth. And the great thing is, it's a big wide canvas, and the canvases come in all different shapes and sizes, all different types of textures and quality. And we get one of these canvases called the mirror of how we see the world when we're born, and it stays with us until that last breath. Whether we die in an accident, whether we get sick, disease, whether we die young, whether we die old, we are all born and we all will die. It sounds redundant, I know, I'm not telling you anything you haven't heard, but we're all in the same boat, and we better start paying attention to the humility of accepting everybody's belief systems and non-belief systems, as long as they don't create destruction or violence physically towards anyone. We need to accept and respect one another and look into each other's faces and try and empower one another for who we are and what we are, so that we can really shine forth and discover more and more about ourselves. Because I really do believe that the only fulfillment in life is the journey of the discovery of the self. If each of us takes the responsibility and has the courage to delve into, to dive into the penetrating aspects of who it is that we are, and it's a lifelong journey, we will be able to heal this earth. We will be able to heal this planet. We will be able to heal one another together, if we can allow the space for us to dig deep and to respect and accept one another in all ways, always. Thank you so much. It's Chandani. Good night.